Hey, boys and girls. Ernie here again with the blinding lights. I just wanted to do another thing real quick with you to show you about ripping off old adhesive to put on some good stuff. So I've got a few pieces here. If you're like me and, before companies like Lone Star Adhesive raised the bar and started bringing in quality adhesive and so we can eliminate some of this failure, and then other companies started following suit. There are many more out there. Not going to get into that, but when someone does something good, people are going to recognize that and they're going to follow suit. So I think there's 3 or 4 more people out. We got some wicked awesome adhesive. So, I mean, everybody's starting to get some now. Hell, this time next year, every swing and dig will probably have some adhesive, right? But it's going to be the good stuff. So, thanks to Lone Star again for doing that for everybody. But the point of this is to remind some of you who might be like me, who maybe had bought a whole lot of adhesive from like JDS or whatever, right? We don't want to throw that away. I mean, it's still good stuff. The leather is good. It's not the premium, good leather, but it's still good leather. Even though people like to talk shit nowadays. Oh, that's junk. Well, really? Because a year ago you were praising that junk. So let's not pretend that it's all complete shit. Okay, it's not. It's just not as good as what's available now because the bar's been raised. It's still good stuff. So if you're like me and you've got some laying around, I just cut this little piece here to demonstrate what we're doing. I think I did get rid of most of it finally and sold some and used some, and I'm finally down to maybe a dozen sheets left. So it's no point throwing it away, guys. It's good stuff. The glue is shit. So if you have your own glue, if you buy sheets or rolls of adhesive off Lone Star or other companies, or you got some wicked awesome adhesive or whatever laying around, you can use that. Now it's kind of a pain in the ass. Let's flip you around. It's kind of a pain to get it started, but it's not a big deal. It can be done. So here's some, and I know I'm going to give you vertigo, but deal with it because I wasn't prepared to make videos today. But here's some black gold from JDS. Now this is the stuff that comes with the adhesive pre-applied. Most of the time I bought it without the adhesive, and before Lone Star was selling adhesive, I was using hot melt that I bought off of a clothing manufacturer, or apparel, not manufacturer, Jesus Christ, an apparel maker who had some really good hot melt. But now that, the good stuff's out there, we use that. So I did buy some of this stuff from JDS that was they put the glue on it already, like their little patches, right? Like these pre-made patches. I don't know if y'all like me. Shit, I've probably got 200 or 300 of these still sitting around. I'm surely not going to throw them away. But at the same time, I'm not going to use them because I know I'm setting myself up for possible failure. Now, if you'll go and you frequent, I know a lot of us are forum junkies and you belong to every forum out there, but if you frequent the JDS forums, you're going to see people on there going, I've used that for 200 years since Moses was around and I've never had one fail. Well, they're lying. Either they're lying or they don't pay attention to their customers. So the fact is, they fail, okay? Now, what we can do, and you can even do it on this one, of course, doing it one-handed is going to suck, but the problem with these is the adhesive is under the stitching as well. But if you don't care, press it, patch it, move it. Will they all fail? Of course not. I've only had maybe 2 or 3 fail. So, I mean, these are not terrible. But I know there's better stuff out there now, right? I mean, I can drive a Ford Focus around all day, but I know BMWs exist. So why would I want to drive a Ford Focus? So these are still good. If you still have a few hundred of them, use them. Who cares? But if you want to take it off, look, so I started this one before I get rambling because I ramble. So this is the JDS stuff that comes with the glue pre-applied. It's the sticky glue. But all you got to do is get it started. Now, to get it started, I do happen to have, I bit that thumbnail, but I got a fingernail for some reason on this hand. You can dig at it and get it started, but what I've found easier, let's see if I can get the phone to stand up over here. Hey, look, it does. All right. what I found easier to do, of course not going to focus, there we go. Get your razor blade and just get in on that corner and work it a little bit, okay? Get in there and just work it a little bit. And work it a little bit enough until you get a spot where you can reach and grab it with your fingers. Once you grab it, take this stupid paper off. But once you get it where you can grab it with your fingers, it'll rip right off. I screwed it up because I'm trying to do a video, but it'll rip off is the point. So if it means that much to you, to where you don't want to throw away this leather that you've bought, because why throw away money, but you don't trust the adhesive that comes on it, just go buy you some good adhesive from one of the other people, and then peel this shit off. Let's see here. Alright, I'm not doing a very good job sideways, but I'll press pause and get all this shit off there. Point is, it'll come off, so give me 1 second. Okay, we're back. So I went ahead and ripped all that off, and I cut them to size, so I got a little 4x3 here, because I'm going to use this to actually test on sunlight anyway. Let me get it milky. To test on the F1 Ultra. So a little bit, I pre-cut my little patches like I've done over there. So as you see, when you rip all that glue off of there, you end up with the nice felt on the back. This particular stuff doesn't have the foam, which is cool. So I don't have to rip that off. So you end up with a nice little patch. Now I can take some of my scrap, because when I cut pieces for the big ones, I end up with scrap adhesive. So now I can size one of those up, press it on there, and I'm good to go. And I can use that on the F1. So just to forewarn you, that is annoying. That took me like 10 minutes just to get that off of there. So that's pretty annoying, right? So when you're doing a big sheet like this, because it likes to rip in the middle, you're picking at it. So luckily, this is my last sheet, so I ain't got to fart around with that anymore. But I do have, this is more of the pre-applied scrap. There's a 12 by. All right, we'll do that one. I got some marble, some rawhide, blue, some red, some marble, and then there's my Lone Star stuff. Okay, so this is, I thought I had a dozen. I guess I only have these 4. Yay, I'm almost through my JDS stash. This took forever. All right. So anyway, one other thing about ripping stuff off, if you also were like me and you bought the stuff without the adhesive on it because you wanted to add your own adhesive, but then we learned, okay, not only was the adhesive not strong and it led to failure, but this, oh, I got glue under my fingernail. Get out of here. Adhesive. Tuh. Hop tuh. Man, it's strong on my fingernail, but not strong on the patch. Go figure. All right. Anyway, you can do the same thing with this foam as you did with the, let's put you back in the sunlight, as you did with the glue. So if you have good fingernails and you can get that off, go for it. If not, take your little razor blade and just get it started. Doesn't take much. Now the cool thing, ripping the foam off comes off way better than ripping the glue off of there. It doesn't rip off in pieces. So once you get it separated, I mean, I'm barely pulling this guy. So imagine, right? You're on a hat, and this is why. This stuff, I mean, you shouldn't be able to do this. Now, I've not done this to Lone Star's new stuff. I know they have some no foam, but I think somebody can correct me in the comments. I'm sure they will, but I think Lone Star has some thicker pad, but they did some better adhesive. I don't remember. It's been a while since I talked to Josh, and I think he said they were working on that, or he was getting the manufacturer to do better with this. I mean, because look, I'm barely pulling, and this shit comes right off. So I think they sell some stuff that doesn't do this. I don't mess with leatherette that has foam on it anymore. The stuff I buy doesn't have foam. So, but you can probably hear it. All right, comes right off. So that's obviously bullshit. That should not happen. And that's why we lead to failures out in the field. And I still saw some posts the other day, people putting pictures, hey, why did this happen? And all the comments were, oh, you must have the old stuff with the foam. So now, even though this is JDS leatherette, and it's the rawhide to silver, I think. Not rawhide. Fuck. What the hell they call this shit? It's the mottled, all sideways again. The mottled color shit. It's not rawhide. My brain is gone. It's this stuff. It's the whatever to silver or whatever to rustic. There's the word. Jesus Christ. I need a drink. All right. So the rustic to silver, rustic to gold. I don't remember what this is. I think it's, you can see, I think it's silver. So again, JDS leatherette isn't shit, guys. This is still good stuff. You can still use this. I know some of you might come on, I only put premium on my, yeah, well, you didn't do it a year ago before that shit was out, so don't try it. The problem with this stuff is obviously the adhesive they use and this shitty foam. So we don't want this crap on there, right? So, am I saying go out and buy JDS or other leatherette you find on Amazon? It's the same stuff from China. To do this? No, that's stupid. Just go buy the good stuff from Lone Star. I mean, don't be dumb. But if you happen to have JDS stuff in stock, because I know a lot of us bought it by the case and by the hundreds, you can still use it. Don't throw it away. Don't throw it away. Don't sell it. You can use it. There you go. Just rip and throw that crap in the trash. So it'll rip off. No big deal. Just like the glue. Rip them off, put the good stuff on there, get you some sticky, put it on there, and you're good to go. All right, guys, take it easy. Bye.